like to share just a few quotations about giving, beginning with the one that's behind me here by Anne Frank. No one has ever become poor by giving. And then a few by Kent Crockett. Giving isn't hard if we love the object of our gift. But if we don't love the recipient of the gift, giving is extremely difficult. He also said, although we can give without loving, we cannot love without giving. Giving our money to the Lord proves that we love him more than the things we could have bought with it. And then he said, if our offering means nothing to us, it means nothing to God. John Bunyan said, you have not lived until you have done something for someone who can never repay you. Robert Ingersoll said, we rise by lifting others. Kathy Calvin said, giving is not just about making a donation, it's about making a difference. Jim Rohn said, only by giving are you able to receive more than you already have. William Arthur Ward said, feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. Pablo Picasso said, the meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Deepak Chopra said, the law of giving is very simple. If you want joy, give joy. If love is what you seek, offer love. If you crave material affluence, help others become prosperous. Mother Teresa said, it's not what we do, but how much love we put into it. Saint Francis of Assisi said, for it is in giving that we receive. And a German motto says, what I spent, I had. What I saved, I lost. What I gave, I have. Kent Crockett also said, giving our money to the Lord is one of the ways we die to self. And I don't know who originally said it, but I've heard it said all of my life. And I've proven over and over again that it's true. You can't outgive God. And finally, just some final thoughts here. Imagine you have children who love to be generous with each other and help meet each other's needs. What does it do your heart when you see this in them? I mentioned this in a previous video. What do you want to do when you see it? How much more is God pleased? And he is watching, and he will reward. Imagine a family who sees each other's needs, who looks for how they can meet each other's needs. Imagine a family who looks and finds those needs and does what they can to help meet them, who makes sacrifices in order to help meet each other's needs. What kind of a society would we live in if every family did that? If every family were like that? Now, you say, well, every family's not like that. Okay, but can we get more families like that? Can we start with our family? And in our family, can we influence the other families that we know? Can we get the circle going out, the ever widening ripple effect, if we'll start with our own family? Imagine a church like that. Imagine a church that's full of people who hear about the needs, who become aware of the needs, who look for the needs, who want to give. Imagine a church where the people aren't complaining about how the money's spent, but are actually contributing to how the money is spent in expanding the kingdom of God on earth. Imagine a church that has a mission of sharing Christ's love with a broken and hurting world. And imagine such a church saying, this is a mission worth sacrificing for. This is a mission worth giving up what I would prefer to do with my money to what will actually produce for the kingdom of God. Imagine a church full of people who say, it's actually not my money, it's God's money. And he wants me to manage it according to his principles of management, one of which includes giving it away and investing it in the kind of things that will bring back an eternal return. Imagine, what kind of world would we live in if every church were like that? But you say every church isn't like that. Well, what if our church were like that? What if our church were like that and begin to get a reputation among other churches of being like that, and therefore influenced other churches to become like that? What kind of a world, what kind of a society would we have if we had a church like that? I want to be a part of creating a church like that. How about you?